Alright, hey guys, welcome back. This is C-Rock. Here we are back in the 1v1 campaign of me versus my cousin, where he is Rome and I am Carthage in Hannibal at the Gates. He has sieged Carthage for about, I want to say 4 or 5 turns now, and he has built a catapult. He built, let's put it on a slow speed for just a little bit. He built a ram. He built 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 ladders, and another ram. And he sieged me for about, what? You get 2 to begin with, and you build 2 every turn, so you get 2, 2. So that's 1 turn, 2 turns, and then 3 turns, and then 4. So he sieged me for about a good 4 or 5 turns, just to see what the fuck would happen, and kill a bunch of my guys. I was able to go ahead and set up some siege things, and now I'm even firing on all of his troops with them, you know? And then also, just to let you know, we have a naval battle too in this. So we're gonna go ahead and try and keep an eye on both of these things as they go. Alright, and then I've set up some troops right here, set up some troops right here. I even put some traps along here. So this is gonna be quite the siege, in case you haven't noticed. We put some barricades here, and everything, and we got 40 minutes, so we do play it out. I feel it only fitting, since it is Carthage, to zoom into where his general is. Where is his general that he brought? Where is it? I think this is his general right here. No, right here. This is his general. So his general gave a speech, probably, you know. This is Carthage. We will take it for our own, and then we will plant salt everywhere. Right? That's what he said. Something like that. Because that's what they did after the Third Punic War. They put salt on our lands. How dare they, is what our people said. And we said that we would not allow them to take such a town. So I began to fire upon them. I even used, like... Oh no, I took out that guy's house instead. Sorry. It happens. So, I began to fire on them. Took out another house. I do pretty good with these catapults for some time. They do cause some damage. See, that one hit that. And then, boom, we've hit that again, yeah. The fact that I did not manage to burn one of these is crazy. I wish I would have burned one of them. That would have been very helpful, I think. Yeah. That was kind of the overall plan, to burn them down, you know? It didn't really work out, I think. So, where I come in from is not all that great of a position. I don't like where I came in from. Like over here, off to the side, and he's over here. He's like, target him and destroy him. Thankfully, Neptune was on my side. We'll see later. Neptune is always on Carthage's side. Neptune and Carthage are linked. Forward for the destiny of Carthage. Right, okay. You never can go up into all this, the Citadel and everything. You should be able to fucking hold this bitch. That would be so awesome. Yes. If you had to assault this. Then we would have just left it on no time limit, and I would have just packed my men into here, from here, and then just said, fuck it. Okay, I mean, don't get me wrong, I would hold out like this, but I would also put most of these guys in there. Killing quite a few of them. They're getting pop shot at. Yeah, look at that. Boom. That guy got hit. As they finally get there, they're now walking up. So this is like one of the most intense sieges I've ever played because it's not against the AI. Right? Although the fact that you didn't make any siege towers is surprising. I will admit. Oh, it's almost on fire. 60% fire damage. 3%. This is the closest one. Yeah. As they're climbing on up, now they will attack them and congest them on the walls. Yes. On the walls. As we see that I lose my general over here and then continuously have more and more of them come in. So, we'll see more and more of them come up. And then I finally just get some upper hand with it. We put the barricades in front of each of these little things. Thought it might stall them. Yeah. Well, you want to know why? He did not build any siege towers because they take too long to build. You know, it takes about 2 turns to build a siege tower. And you only get 2 of them for every build. So you siege for like 2 turns, and you only have 2 siege towers. I'm surprised you didn't build 2 siege towers. Yeah. You probably could have substituted 2 of these for 2 siege towers, and you'd have been just fine. You might have been better off. Yep, as we're fighting with them right down in here. In the thick of it, with my troops. I wouldn't let him take the towers over, because I knew that they would go ahead and gain control and, like, you know, fight back. And I ended up bringing these guys over on up onto the walls, which I probably should have done earlier. The catapults were very helpful. Let's see if we can see how many they killed or something like that, you know? It doesn't say. Okay, that's really gay. 5. Okay, I must have only killed 5 people with it. 4. So I didn't kill that many with it. It just caused like significant damage to the siege tower thingies. I could have killed more people, I think, with them. So then, as you can see, this is still going on. You know, this is getting crazy chaos. He gets too congested and can't move, and I start having ships come in from afar. You know. Yeah. And I have still these guys that can definitely protect this area. If he would have landed, it would have been interesting, but he couldn't have gotten past me, so it would have been a waste of time. Now, to inform you, I have about, I want to say, a little over 6,000 troops in this battle. He has about a little over 8,000. We'll see the stats at the end there. But it is quite the battle and quite the siege. Oh, that guy's dead. For Rome, forward, my people. Attack them. Right? We'll put them all into place. Yes. Off the ladders and into the future. Rome will attempt to take my town, Carthage, and they will do no such thing. I have gathered the populace all around. They shall never take our home. Oceania will be defeated. This is old Oceania. So, then they have this coming on out. So, this upcoming week, just to let you know, also the release. Oh, and I got more of these guys. There will be a release of the book of the Destroy Carthage. The book Destroy Carthage. I finished reading it and I made another review of it, and that will be coming out on Wednesday. Thought it'd be fitting to see how Rome does not destroy Carthage, but in a book about the Punic Wars, the Third Punic Wars, it does. Right? So they're in now. They just popped in, and now I'm getting more and more guys coming on in at once. And that's causing me to go ahead and get a leg up on him. I smack into him right here. No, almost did. But I smack into him over here. Yeah, I start to sink him a little bit here and there. Harmed his general. And then we gotta move these guys around and start having them. So it gets a little too congested for everybody to move their navy over here. And I just have more fucking ships. You know? Yeah, boom. He's down. No one can maneuver them. They're hard to maneuver. The ships are very hard to maneuver. I will say that, you know. If they made them easier to maneuver. I mean, the best naval battles are still in Shogun, too, dude. Yeah. This has to have the craziest siege battles, I have to say. Although, Medieval 2 has some pretty crazy siege battles. If they were ever to update the game, CA, if you're listening into this, update Medieval 2 to current graphics, and you will have the best siege game on the planet, okay? What was that? You want me to do what? CA, listen in! Right? No, anyways. And they have not taken this area yet. I think that's what he was thinking about doing with this, but he was like, no, I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. It's just the point. Just attack this area. Take this down. And then that's the only way you can take Carthage. But it would be such a pain. You know what I'm going to have to do? Because he does end up taking this. He attacks me again. So I save out this time, and then he attacks me again. And we'll see that tomorrow. On Sunday. And it'll be a little special because I do survive. Ah, we are striking them. See, Neptune is with us. Neptune. He has helped us. Yes, he has helped us strike them and bring down the Romans. They sink to the depths below. They have been sent to see the god Neptune, for he is displeased with them. Oh no. Now this has just turned into utter chaos over here. Just to let you know. It's just like sink everything or whatever you can. And they've definitely gained a leg up by sinking his general and one of the other ships, and then like a few of the other ships I did sink. And then he's sunk a few. He's gonna sink a few later on. And they just get all so close together and just freeze too. It's like, okay, well, do we need to still row? Yes, yes, attack them. See this? This is cool. Watch this. Booj. And it's done for. And they run over the life vest. Overboard, my people. You cannot reach the shores. It would be funny if they could actually swim for the shores. That'd be hilarious. Nope, they all just die. It must be like not that shallow. You know, it's far out. There must be rocky waves or something. Neptune must be stopping them. A shark is below to go ahead and eat them. Where's the shark at? Right? That'd be interesting. So in the meantime, I do have Cav also. So I have the Carthaginian cavalry. We have them over here. We probably should have put them a little bit closer so they get here quicker. And then he uses his gastrophytuses. So this is his gastrophytuses. He uses them to his advantage and just pot shots me, you know, from below, and just fires a big giant, you know, with the crossbows. Yeah, these are ancient crossbows. Just in case if you didn't know, that's what gastrophytus is. So the ancients did have crossbows. Just to let you know, it actually got so advanced that there were reports that the Romans later on, more in the time frame after they were in Constantinople and everything, close to their death of Rome, they had like I'd have to look up at the time frame, but they had like really powerful catapults, like chukanus, semi-automatic catapults. You feed 5 into it, you shoot all 5 of them at once, and they were outlawed. They were seen as like a war crime to use a crossbow, an automatic crossbow. It was legal. It was stated as a war crime in Rome at one point, and the Romans saw the Pope or whatever at the time outlawed it or whatever. It was like, we can't use these things; they're too destructive. So, yeah, kind of funny. The gastrophytuses, they are a lot bigger in real life. They look so small. It is cool that they put them in the game, though. I end up having to move my troops. I'm like, I give up the position. It's not a tower, so I'm not too bothered by it. I'm congesting them from taking this tower, and they're, you know, it's gone semi-decent. It's just packed to the brim. It's a battle of the bastards moment, you know, as they have. One guy is raising his hands up to the skies. He's just in the fucking free of it, all squashed by everybody, and like, why the fuck am I even in this shit? You know? Don't say I didn't have one. Don't say I didn't have a battle of the bastards moment in this fucking thing. Comment and like down below if you like my battle of the bastards moment in here. Here, we'll get down on the ground floor. See? There we go. Oh my gosh. This is just, what is this chaos? Wow, that was one of my guys. This guy's got a fucking stick with a fucking mallet. What a badass. He's probably gonna die early. Yeah. But anyway, as they continue to attack him. Now back to the to the Navy. As I continue to have more Navy coming on board. So let's speed up a tad bit, you know. Then more Navy is coming on board, and they're gonna go ahead and attack this. You know, the Navy ends up being a pretty good distraction for him. And if he would have, you know, although he does continue to get more and more troops on the fucking board. The reinforcements is ridiculous. Here, look. He does continue to get, and he has pulled the beasts from my land onto the battlefield. He has recruited Mystiphorian elephants, Holitii Lubucricae. If you have a better way of pronouncing that, please inform me. Heavy elephants, let's just call it that. He brought those guys on into the battlefield, you know? So, we have the Battle of the Bastards moment, and we have also the battle for, what was the name of the town? Ministerith, I think it was what it was in, Lord of the Rings, Minas Tirith. Yes, that was the big town. They brought the elephants. All I need now is an extra bunch of fucking cav to land right here and attack them with the Rohirrim. Right? Unfortunately, I can't do such a thing. Though he did bring the orcs from afar in the water. Yes, he did, Corey. Oh man. Right? Oh. Well, we're gonna finish up all this. So we end up winning this little battle right here. After we sink a bunch of them, and we lose a few too. And then he sails off. So we regather these forces and challenge these forces with them. Alright? It's hard to sink this one. They're all in the way. Thankfully, everybody's got arrows and whatnot, you know? This now is, they're all starting to pile out, and I have now re-maneuvered my troops. I've now maneuvered these guys to go ahead, and I wish to stop them from taking this tower, basically. And I've decided to also go ahead and I'll bring my cav over there. I shouldn't have brought them so far back. I should have kept them right around here, because they do end up helping me a lot and killing a few of them, you know? Yeah. And he's still got his gastrophetuses up here. Oh, those things are deadly. He had to break through right here. And then they have to break through right here. They can't get past this. Yep. They can't seem to get past this. I seem to be congesting them pretty well over here. Yep. This guy's still mining. He's still firing on him, I think. Or he can. I don't know if he's still... I don't think they're in range of him. But he could if they were. Is too. And then I put a bunch of traps here. Yeah. I like how I did that. I put a bunch of traps here too. Stakes. Did I put any at this one? Any stakes? Yeah, I did. That might stop his elephants. He has to destroy them, then. You know? His elephants don't fare too well. They're kind of a waste of money. So I bring these guys around. This boat is still sinking. It's still sinking, alright. Oh no. Look at it. It's gone down. Down into the mist of the beyond. Into Neptune himself. And now we will challenge these Romans. For the seas. For Carthrage's land. My people are already bloodied for such a thing. We shall march forward still. And sail into the abyss. Send them back to Cryptus. And Silicis below. Right? I don't know. I like how they made the port look in this game. It's crazy. If you could fight in here, yeah. Bring some boats in here, and you constantly had boats coming out of this, and you're like, oh, this could have been. I'm sorry, you dropped the ball. CA, you dropped the ball on Carthage. So I had them attack the back here, as we can see. And let's see how many they actually end up killing. So he kills 7, doing some damage to these guys. He has a lot of armor on all of his troops. 10. You know, I probably should have brought these guys. They're just so armored the fuck on up. Here, look at this. Armor 114. Armor 63. Armor 52. 114 armor. What do they look like? What are they? Fucking walking tanks? What are the 114 armor motherfuckers? Oh my gosh. Look at them. Yeah, they got like the fucking, yeah, the ones with the shield. and the chainmail little vest on. Yeah, they're the latest brand of the Roman, you know, technology. I guess I don't know. Frack, 114 armor. I gotta improve my armor. Apparently, leather armor isn't good enough. 60 armor though on those guys. These guys have 35, 35. 70. There are a lot of numbers. Nobody usually pays attention to the numbers though I have here. I kind of do. I have been thinking about taking a math approach to this game. You know, just looking at it and say, hey, how is it done? Kill these fuckers. They all dive and sink down below. And see, they're far enough away. I can understand why they all just, you know, drown. The guys that died right here, I think that they could at least, you know, if they die, their bodies should wash ashore. It seems only fitting on such a day that their bodies should wash ashore, and that we should stack the walls with their blood and their very heads after this. That's tomorrow's battle, right? After they aren't able to take Carthage, we will fire their very heads upon them. So right about now, I think he realized he can't win. He's at 15 minutes. Literally, I can pull back everybody, and he could just march right here, and he couldn't do it. He couldn't take the place. Doesn't have enough time. Doesn't have enough reinforcements to come on the board, and he still has to take this. Carthage is quite the town to assault, I will have to say. When at time I have to come and take it back, it should be interesting. Hopefully we have a Roman siege doing this. Yes. Don't forget to comment and like down below. These guys are gonna go ahead and hit this guy. So let's watch that. Definitely. I like this little beacon lighthouse right here. Yeah. Alexandria looks like this too. It's just as crazy. It's just as crazy looking. It doesn't look like this. Like, it doesn't have parts of it that you can't fight on. So Alexandria, like, is the best looking city, I think, in all this whole game. Still, yeah. The lighthouse is in it and everything. Yeah. Babylon is just fucking big. If you fight and you're in Babylon, it's just too fucking big. There is a mod to make the city of Babylon. There's a mod also to make the city of Jerusalem, by the way. You can have the city of Jerusalem. Yeah. Well, it won't look like your generic city. I don't even think Jerusalem has walls in the goddamn game. Which is retarded. It would have had, like... Yeah. But you can do that battle. We all hit him. And then we have to go off against these. And we do clear this on up, so he cannot win. But he attempts to. He attempts to do such a thing. And then he tries to take this, and I have to move my troops over here. But as you can see, I move back. I send in all these guys just to die against him and hold him back. And then I move back my cav all the way over here to right here. Right here. Here's my cav. And then I left these guys right here. I probably could have moved them because they can't seem to get past this. And I just have endless this on the board, ready to go ahead and go over here. Yeah. Yes. As I continue to... Oh, look. I have to turn around my forces. Let's get a bird's eye view, right? Forward for Neptune! My people! Look at that. That one's sinking right now. That's crazy. Look. Oh. Just made that one sink. It's just utter chaos. Are we gonna go ahead and make it sink? Forward for Neptune! I like the eyes in the front. It's a nice touch. Make the thing look alive. Make this go this way and paint like a little dragon out of it. You know, it launches fire at him. I don't know. You know, Greek fire comes out of it and fires on him. They did have that in the Byzantines, and supposedly the Greeks may have had it too. I don't know. The Romans, what was used? These naval battles looked interesting. Oh my gosh, they're all dead. That was insane. And it goes down below to see Neptune and all the people of Atlantis. Send it below! As you can see, this is getting worked out. He's moving in with all this. This is his, he's moved on more. So here. The butts of the elephants. He's moved in some more elephants, and then he has some spearmen too, some medium spear infantry, and everything. So he has definitely taken this side, and he still has to take the rest of this side. All right. As he moves around his troops and everything, it was just sink this sucker. And then be on our way, right? As we continue to move around with this. Oh no. Almost had it, right? And then we're moving this around. I have then more. I have more. I have more to come onto the land with. This is insane. Yeah, I just have more navy. You know, as we speed this up a little bit, he doesn't get closer. We'll stop it right when he gets to these gates. Okay. He's continued to ram it. You know, that is what they did. They just continued to ram it. He's getting more of his guys out that way. I'm bringing my archers on in that way, and I finish off this a little bit here and there. The general does sink, and we just continue to barter this one at a time until it goes down below to see Neptune and his masters. They shall be judged. This is what Rome gets for going to war against the god of Neptune. This is why Rome goes to war against the god of Neptune, the god of the ocean. Later on, if we remember that story, I think it was later on. One of the Roman emperors, I think it was Nero. I don't know who it really was. He ordered Rome to go to war against the sea god, or the sea god Neptune himself. I don't know why he was a nutcase. Anyway, he ordered his troops to come down to the fucking to the beach, gather seashells, and fight the very waves. Don't ask me why. I don't know what he was thinking. His troops looked at him and were like, "What would be the purpose of that? At least we aren't being sent to the front." They said, "Be happy. Go fight the waves." Right? I don't know what they were thinking. Yeah. Uh-huh. As he continues to remaneuver. He can't maneuver completely, and he's just trying to maneuver them onto this. And I've congested this area. I plan to go ahead and get up a little bit more on here, too. And fight him on the, yeah. Because this is now firing on him. And the longer you can keep these towers, the more they kill. A lot of his troops get killed from the towers. And he doesn't realize that there are traps below. So he just walks across them. And some of his men fall below and die in the traps. Some do not. Did he lose any? Yeah, he lost one. He lost two. Lost one right there. This straggler. He needs to catch up. They're like, catch up with us. As they get pop shot below. As they're all just falling. They are trying to destroy it. Yeah, so he does make the conscientious case to say, hey, I have to destroy these pikes or else my elephants are gonna go ahead and get fucking mauled down by them. So I have to sacrifice this unit. That's not the AI for you. That's crazy. And I did slow his troops down even with this, you know. And he still didn't run through it all, you know. There's still some fucking shit there. Yeah, but he got all the stakes on out. He thinks he can win with his elephants. Look, he's bringing it into moving his elephants. You see, he's realized I've knocked out the stakes now. Let's bring in the elephants, and he can't bring them over here because he can't destroy the caltrops. So I should have put the caltrops there also. They can't be destroyed as easily, I don't think. You know, I don't know. Yep. Should we go down below for the elephants? Nope. I don't care about that. The elephants. Yes. Roman elephants. From my land, you stole my creatures on my land to fight me. These are probably mercenaries. As they stumble across the lands of Carthage. Oh, this guy's face. You can see his face. Oh, I just love that. Oh, you can see their faces. The tree itself. It's nice. This game has improved a lot. I will say that. Since its first release. They would have been in range. See, it hasn't been taken by them yet. Did they take it? They did take it. They ran through all of it. Now they're running through all the freaking traps. There's still some right here. As I just fight this on off. His thought is he can go ahead and just at least take all this, but he needs 200 fucking seconds to go ahead and take the damn thing. And he doesn't have that. He only has 120. So, I mean, there's no real point for him to even, like, continue. That comes on the field, and no more come on the field with there. I do finish this on off. So I do sink his general. His general does die out here. I think so. I'm pretty sure about that. If he doesn't, he should. That one's gonna die. Yeah, you know, if the boats would do what I command them to do, he would have been dead already. Okay? I keep on telling them to move, and they won't move. They won't do anything to him. Well, fire their freaking fire arrows upon him. That's a good thing, is he shoots down from his tower. He shoots down from his tower on them. You know, he manages. They just row off the battlefield, unfortunately. for me, I can't catch up to him, I guess. I should have fucking sank his ass. He has to live another day. As this comes on in, and then we go ahead and fight for this area. You know? Yeah. I've hit... Yep, and then these guys come on in. Now, a bunch of them are dying, you know? Oh my gosh. Look at all this. So much. That didn't go too well, did it now? They did crash into my troops, though. They did crash in. And the sun saw it. And we fought them back. Back, we say. They did not wish to fight their own owners. Anyway. Let's see how the stats are. So our losses were only 2,646. His losses were only 2,083. I deployed 6,777 troops. He deployed 8,991. I want to say these are the losses of this army. I think more died in the Navy. I don't know. That's just me. He didn't lose too many actual groups. The funny thing is, though, I did capture these catapults, the ballistas from him, because I won the battle. But anyway, that was the battle for today. Thank you for watching. Hit like and subscribe, and tune in next time. All right, we'll see part 2 tomorrow.